welcome to another video, and this one is brought to you again in my Christmas pyjamas, and this one is a haul video from the things that I bought from Christmas, and there is a good pile here of stuff, and I'm going to start with two books. One of them I've read, one of them I'm currently reading. And the first one is The Night Animals, which is the children's book of the month for Waterstones. And I managed to get this for free from work. This is by Sarah Ann Jukes. This is about a young girl who sees these strange animals, these ghosts, and this girl is going through some things with her mother. It includes mental health representation. It is very lovely to read. I enjoyed it. I gave it 4.5 stars on Goodreads, on Readmore, and I think 4 stars on Goodreads. And I did thoroughly enjoy this. It was very nice to read, and the cover is beautiful. And the book that I'm currently reading is The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R. Tolkien. I don't have much to say about this so far, as I'm only 50 pages in. But, I'm past the bit where Bilbo disappears, and, Gandalf comes back later on to explain things to Frodo. But other than that, I don't have anything to say so far because I'm not too far in. And the next book I have is Bridget Jones's Baby by Helen Fielding. And in this book, she finds herself pregnant and isn't sure of whether the dad is Mark or Daniel. I've enjoyed the previous books and I expect to enjoy this one as well. So I do look forward to that one. And the next 3 books that I have, I actually got for free from work again on the staff shelf. And the first one is Skandar and the Unicorn Thief by A.F. Stedman. They've been struggling to get rid of this at work. It's been stuck on the shelves for a long time. I believe the staff hate it. And I never did want to actually buy it, but since it was there and for free, I might as well have taken it, and I have. I know nothing about it other than some staff are sick of the fucking sight of it, so I took it off their hands. The second one I literally know nothing about. There is no description for the book at all. But it's called And the Blue Sky Beyond, 33 Little Fables by Loretti Troni. Literally know nothing about it. I just picked it up off the shelf because it was there, and it's very short. So if I ever feel the need for a short book, this is the one for me to go to. And the next book actually is currently wrapped up, and it is The Detention Detectives, and it's really cutely wrapped, sent by the publisher to the store, and I really don't want to ruin the paper because it's really cute, but it has to be opened somehow, I suppose. And that is the cover. All I know about it is that, some kids end up in detention and end up becoming detectives, as it actually says on the cover. Something to do with one of the mothers, I believe. I'm not otherwise sure. But yeah, I do look forward to this. I don't know if it's going to be a book of the month at any point during the year. It was just on the shelf, and it looked really cute because it was wrapped nicely, so I took advantage of the free copy. The next book I have is called The Oxygen Thief by Anonymous, and The way that this was explained to me at work is that it's a man with woman issues, and it's written like a thriller, even though it's not a thriller. But that it's very interesting to read. So I will, and it's very short, so I will get through that at some point. And the next one is a local author to me, and that is L.J. Ross, and the book is Holy Island. And she's very, very popular in the Northeast. Millions of copies sold, both online and in print. She's got multiple books out, more than 18, I believe. I know very little about the series itself. All I know about this book is that Detective Chief Inspector Ryan retreats to Holy Island for some much needed time away from work, only for murder and mystery to follow him there, I guess. And he has to figure out what the crack is, really. And Holy Island is part of local geography where I am. So hopefully it'll be nice reading this from a location that I know of. And the next book I have is Ghibliotheque, an unofficial guide to the movies of Studio Ghibli. Ghibli, I don't know how to say that. By Michael Leader and Jake Cunningham. I've had a very quick peek through, haven't really read it properly, but it is really nice. There is another one there, but it was like a little bit more expensive, and I wasn't really, even with my staff discount, I wasn't quite ready to pay for it, so I didn't. And one of the movies I love is Howl's Moving Castle, and I've been very tempted to get a tattoo of this little character here called Calcifer. He's my favourite, but the trouble is I don't know whether to get the quote, "She likes my spark," or the quote, "May all your bacon burn." It's a decision, but it is a lovely book, and I look forward to slowly getting through this a little bit at a time throughout the year. And the next book is a book that another hardback that I've been wanting for a long time, but never got the chance to get to buy until the past few weeks, and that is Richard E. Grant's A Pocket Full of Happiness, a memoir. I love Richard E. Grant, and this book is a dedication to his recently to his wife, who has recently passed, and I look forward to this. I mean, partly because it's Richard Grant, but it should be a fascinating read. So yeah, that should be good. And the next book that I have is a book called Mika in Real Life by Emiko Jean. And this is a book about a young woman who placed her child up for adoption when she was 16. She has a very complicated relationship with her mother, and her daughter that she gave up has managed to get in touch, and it just brings up a lot of emotions and thoughts and just lots of things. And I think it's just getting through all of that and kind of figuring herself out more than anything else, which should be very tender and very nice. It sounds it. And the last book that I have to show you is gorgeous under the cover. I mean, how beautiful is that? And that is The Double Trouble Society by Carrie Hope Fletcher. I have been meaning to grab this for a very long time, but I just never really got the chance to get it. I know very little about it, to be honest, other than it's about two young girls who are best friends and they seemingly come across a witch. And other than that, I know nothing. And I believe this is Carrie's first attempt at a children's book. So, going by our adult books, hopefully this one should be good. And that, I believe, is all I've got to show you. So hopefully you've read some of these, and comment down below if you have and if you've enjoyed them. I hope you've enjoyed this video today, and thanks for watching.